Hi, I'm Michael Whitehouse, the guy who knows a guy, and I want to share with you two very real problems in the online entrepreneur space and what I hope is a great solution to both of them. The first problem is for those who are newer to the space and need to figure out who to get support from. You always need support, you always need advice, and you're probably going to need to hire people to do various things for you, at least to teach you, and possibly to do things like build your funnel, create your first course, your first offering, figure out your marketing strategy, those kinds of things. There's some really great service providers, some really great coaches out there. The problem is that it's hard to find them among the noise of all these bro marketers sitting on Lambos and flashing cash. You go into any Facebook group for entrepreneurs and you get a whole bunch of coaches who started yesterday slide into your DMs being like, hey, what are you trying to do? How can I help you? What are your goals? I know, because unfortunately I was one of those when I first started. Sorry. It's a tough environment because anyone can dive into there. And in these groups, they tend to be run by a single service provider or coaches trying to sell their own products. So you got them trying to sell their products. Are they any good? You don't know. There's no one to tell you. And then you got all these other people sliding around there trying to get to you with their message. And either way, it's very difficult to find quality solutions from people of integrity and authenticity. On the other hand, if you are one of those service providers, one of those coaches with integrity and authenticity, how do you get your message heard above the roaring of the engines of those Lambos and above the flashing of the cash? How do you get your message of integrity heard because the people who are just trying to grab people's money and not necessarily provide solutions, they got the slickest marketing machines. Why? Because you got plenty of time for marketing if you're not spending time building good programs. So how do you get heard? Well, the solution that I'm creating is the Entrepreneur Mentor Community. It is a curated community. It is a community in which the only people who are allowed to talk about their programs are mentors who have been approved, people who I know because I've met thousands of people and I know who's got the legitimate programs and I know who doesn't. People who I have approved that I trust with my community, that I trust with my members, they will be sharing their programs. They will be sharing their expertise. That's who's going to be commenting on your posts and giving you answers, not some schmo who started yesterday. And it's an environment where there's a sense of authenticity and a sense of integrity, which is built around serving the needs of the members. Heck, the mentors may even support each other. They may have things that each other need. That's awesome. You see, what I have to offer, I'm not here to sell my big ticket course. I don't have one. I'm creating the space. This is my offering, is the space where these people can come together. So unlike most communities where it's just the guru's space and you're only going to hear about the guru's program, this is a space for the people in my network, the people in my community of successful, authentic coaches with integrity. I use those words a lot. It's a place for them to serve my community. So what it looks like is it's a Facebook group called the Entrepreneur Mentor Community, which is a private Facebook group for members and mentors only. It's a weekly Ask Me Anything solution session where members can come into the call every week. They don't have to come every week, whenever they need to, and ask whatever questions they have. I know a little bit about everything. I don't know a lot about anything. That's why I don't have that high ticket offer. But I know a little bit about everything because I've met everyone. I'm a professional networker. That's what I do. So I can provide that guidance. Then we're also going to have a content library. Our mentors will provide content in the form of short video lessons, teaching you what they know and giving the opportunity, if you like the way they teach, if you like what they're teaching, you can go deeper. They'll offer you programs that you may want to get involved in. There's no pressure. It's an opportunity. If you say, oh, I like this 10-minute video, I want you to show me how to do it, or I want you to do it for me. There will be a clear path of how you can get them as part of your team, as part of your process. And then, of course, I'll be there as a connection concierge. So when a member comes to me and says, I need someone to help me with this, I'm looking for that, I will have those service providers, those coaches to introduce them to so they know where to go and they're not, calling up some guy who's sitting in his Lambo telling you about what amazing results it's going to give if you give him his last dollar, because that's not what we're about. Now, the program for members is $47 a month, which is not a lot, and that is not what it's built on. It's $47 a month because if you don't pay for it, you don't put value on it. There's a membership fee because I want people who are bought into the program, who are bought into what they're doing. They're committed. Not very committed. It's $47. But committed enough to say, yeah, I'm going to put down some money. I want to meet these people. I want to get involved. The business model, to pull back the curtain here, is that I have relationships with these mentors. And I get a commission on business that happens inside the group. This does not affect who I recommend, because every coach out there who's got a program offers a commission on their program. It's kind of like an insurance agent. So just because I'm getting a commission doesn't mean I'm recommending someone. I'm recommending people who I trust with my community, who I trust with the people who put their faith in me, and then they're giving me a piece of that so that we're able to run this community. This is how it works, especially in the joint venture and the coaching space. It's a matter of supporting each other and sharing our success together, which I talk more about in the community. So if you're seeing this and you are potentially a member, you're getting started, you're looking for these services, and it sounds interesting, then I hope you'll consider joining us in the Entrepreneur Mentor community. And if you hear this and say, I think I could be a mentor there, I provide good results, I provide transformation, I provide value to the people I work with, then reach out to me and let's talk. And if I know you and I know you're a person of integrity, then I would love to have you in there. If I don't know you yet, no problem. I'd love to get to know you, get to know some people who have worked with you, learn if you are a person of integrity and authenticity. And if you are, I'd love to have you be a mentor. The whole purpose is to bring together a community of positive, abundance-minded people who are in the business for the right reasons, so they can serve and support each other and ultimately change lives, whether it's changing the lives of the members who are trying to build their businesses or doing whatever your business does, whether it's around health or wellness or mindset, transformation, business, family, whatever it is you do, you're trying to do something important. And I want to make sure that you're getting the support you need to do it, and that the dude in the Lambo is not taking all your money and burning you out before you have the chance to make the change you're meant to make. So I hope you will all join me in the Entrepreneur Mentor community, assuming you're the right kind of person. And I think you know if you're the right kind of person.